brown eyes. He was last seen in a black shirt and multicolored socks. And if anybody sees Isreal, please call law enforcement immediately. We've been out here since this morning looking for him. We have a lot of units on scene: our emergency services, search and rescue, detectives, patrol, homeland security, aerials, drones, emergency management. TBI has obviously been notified, and their canine units and also. So if anybody has seen anything, knows anything about this young boy being missing, please, we ask especially the people who live in this subdivision here in southeast Shelby County, check your cameras, let us know, check every part of your yard, your backyard, inside, outside, whatever. Just so we want this young boy to be found.
What time did he go missing? What was the time that he was last?
Well, let me give you a little background too. At about 1 o'clock this morning, deputies got a call from a resident here at the lakeside. They said they saw two young people running around, and so we came out here, and there was a 4-year-old girl found. There's a 4-year-old girl, and this is the sister. It's a sister of him, and so she was taken to Lebanon Methodist Hospital in Germantown, and that was about 1 o'clock. Our nighttime deputies searched this area for hours and hours, and then eventually we called all these units that are here this morning doing a bigger search during the day. So the mother called at about 5:30 this morning, saying 2 children were missing. So we were going by what a homeowner said around here about seeing 2 kids running around. One was found, a 4-year-old, and we were looking for the other one. But the mother called at about 5:30, and she said her children were missing from the house. And so that's when that's when we came back out here. We never really left, but with a more heavily search party, whatever.
Is this the specific area the children were last seen, and did y'all get this call from this area? Because we see deputies right behind you looking at
in this area, in this lake area over here. So this lake area. So this is not a huge area, this subdivision, what have you, but it was a resident from who lives near or on the lake, who was the one who found the 4-year-old sister earlier tonight. This morning, excuse me.
Originally, were there 3 kids total, and then 2 were found?
No, just 2.
One? Just 2. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And do we know if these children earlier in the day were with an adult or?
Earlier in the day yesterday?
Yeah. Because 1 o'clock in the morning, you said you got a call about 2 children?
Yes.
Being near the lake area, right?
Yeah, that's where a resident called, and he said, and then he found, he saw 2, and then he found the second one. He found the sister, and that's what he was transporting.
Possibly caught some surveillance video.
Well, that's why I asked. I'm not exactly sure which homes have what kind of surveillance videos, but we asked all the residents here to check their cameras, check their surveillance videos, upload it on our share website, call our detectives, call our dispatch, call 911, non-emergency dispatch, 379-7625. Anything that would help to try to find and save this 3-year-old boy.
What's the condition of that 4-year-old?
Hold on one sec. Hold on.
You said that that 4-year-old is believed to be Powell's sister.
Yes.
You said she was taken to a hospital. Can you tell me if it was for injuries, and is she still in the hospital?
I don't have an answer on if she's still in the hospital, but she was taken there at about 1. She was taken about 1 o'clock this morning.
Who found
a resident here?
Okay, but when they found them, that 3-year-old was not.
Correct. They or another witness thought they saw 2 other people, but he found just one, the older sister, the 4-year-old.
Do you have any reason to believe this child may be in any danger? I see you all looking near the lake, still searching the area.
Well, it's been many hours, obviously, and we understand there could be he could have some nonverbal issues, what have you. It's hot out. It's been 9 hours, so obviously, it's a 3-year-old being gone missing that long. There's definitely some danger for sure.
In retrospect, how far is this from that home? Because just driving here off of Hacks and Holmes, it's quite a distance.
Well, you were in front of it earlier, so
right.
If you come through here, maybe 3, 4, 5 blocks, because where the lake is, it extends over there, and so it's about 4 or 5 blocks approximately.
Did the family say anything as to how the kids might have gotten out the house? Was there a gathering or something? They were already outside. Anything like that?
Open?
We don't have any information about that, but she notified us at like about 5:30 this morning. She notified us, Shelby County Sheriff's Office dispatcher called to say that the 2 children were missing.
And again, specific injuries to the 4-year-old. Are there any specific injuries, or y'all just took her there?
We took her there this morning, but I don't have an update on her condition or anything like that at this point.
Where are the parents or the mother right now?
I do not know. I do not know where the mother is right now. Obviously, our detectives our detectives will be talking to her and all that, try to piece all this together to figure out, what happened.
So John, just for clarification, 1 o'clock, deputies got a call about 2 people near the lake or pond area.
Right.
And then 5 o'clock, this mother realizes her 2 children are missing.
That's when she called, right around 5 or 5:30 this morning.
So when you all got a hold of that 4-year-old, you all didn't know whose home she was.
Correct. We didn't know who she was at that time. Okay. But then we started to obviously piece it together when the mother called and all that. So yes.
Are you allowed to tell us if anyone else was in the house, or is that information?
Any in what house? In the mother's house? I'm not sure. To be honest.
When's the next time we could possibly get an update of more information? Because obviously a lot of people are in panic right now.
Oh, I understand.
I can see these 2 homeowners right here are doing all they can to possibly help you all out.
Well, obviously, as you've seen, our deputies and all these different units we talked about are canvassing the area, going house by house, block by block, trying to find out if anybody knows anything. And you've seen them out here. It's our search and rescue units mainly, but it's our deputies, SWAT units, K9, dog sniffing units, all that, emergency management, TBI. So we're all out here trying to find this young boy, and I hope everybody will keep this young boy in your thoughts and your prayers, and do whatever you can to bring him to safety.
I know this is the woods, so obviously, are you all concerned of any type of wild animals or possibly taking? I mean, he's 35 pounds.
Well, you never know what happens. Obviously, when the child goes missing, you try to start from where he is and spread out and try to find out exactly. That's why we're canvassing the whole area. But you never know. You never know what could ever happen. So we're just trying to we're uncovering. We're following all clues, all tips, anything like that, just to try to find and bring this young boy to safety.
Has the 4-year-old said anything to you all?
I'm sorry?
Has the 4-year-old said anything about what, what her and her brother might
I don't have any details on that, but I know the detectives are, they've been at the hospital discussing all this and following through on this case. Yes.
How far around the perimeter is law enforcement searching for this 3-year-old?
Well, this whole area is approximately maybe a square mile or so. So
they're searching woods and everything.
Well, we're starting right here with this subdivision. So this whole subdivision between Hacks Cross and Holmes, and then a little bit further north on that. So we're starting with this subdivision and just kind of fanning out. So.
And John, just for clarity, because you said about 5 blocks from the home. I'm sure the mother, did she give you any information about someone possibly taking the kids out for a jog or a walk? I mean, 1 o'clock in the morning is late enough.
Well, she notified us at, like I said, between 5 and 5:30. So, but any details about our conversations with her, I don't have any information to give out at this time.
Any talks of expanding that search? Because I know right on the opposite side of the home there is that wooded area, and behind the home.
Well, like I said earlier, we start the search here, we kind of expanded it, and after X number of hours or what have you, then it'll be expanded. We're trying not to, like I said, leave no stone unturned to find this young boy. Any other questions?
Thank you,
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
We appreciate
Hey,
you.
Julie.
Alrighty, well, you just heard from John Morris with the Shelby County Sheriff's Office about that missing 3-year-old. Been missing for about 9 hours at this point. We heard from him, and he tells us that a neighbor actually in that area had actually reported 2 people missing. We know that one of the people who was originally missing was that child's sister. We know that child was taken to the hospital, but they are still searching for the 3-year-old at this time. We're, of course, going to continue following this story to provide updates for you, but wanting to give you a picture. That is little Isreal Powell, 3 years old, 2 feet 2 inches tall, just 35 pounds. Obviously a very heavy police presence. Lots of folks were out searching. Neighbors, the Shelby County Sheriff's Office, they've got their K-9 units as well, all trying to find this child. As we have on the screen right there, call 911 if you see the child who is now missing.